Hey everyone, me and the team are on our way to our friend Neshe's shop. We were reflecting on some fun cultural interactions and differences we've noticed, and so we wanted to share about those stories. The cultural difference that was fun for me was when we got invited to a friend of Neshe's house, to Hassan's family's house. His family made this 3-course meal for us, this feast. It was so amazing, so kind that they invited us over. We were taking the whole piece of bread and dipping it in our soup, but then Neshe nudged us and was like, no, don't do that. You actually need to pick apart the bread piece by piece, dip it in the soup, and eat it piece by piece.
A cultural norm that we found very interesting from one of our squad leaders. She put a spoon on her nose just as a trick to show them, and they said that apparently that's a signal of you wanting to be married or you're ready for marriage. So yeah, that was kind of funny.
We were helping out at the shop, and while we were painting some stuff, we were sitting on the floor, and all of a sudden 2 of the women in the room were upset with me for being on the floor, and were very insistent that I needed to have a pillow or something, and they basically just handed me a pillow and told me that I need to have children.
So my cultural experience was, I was walking at this old ancient site, and we were really cold, and so I was walking past this guy, and he had a little campfire, and he had started it. People had told me that Turkish people were really blunt and straightforward, but I hadn't really experienced it until this moment when we're sitting there. I was me and the squad leader Clarence, and he's like, how old are you guys? And I was like, oh, I'm 23, and Clarence said, oh, I'm 33, and he looked at us and he said, no, you are 35 and she is 43. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I look old. And then after this, he looked at us both and said, are you married? And we were like, well, no. And he said, why not? And I'm like, I don't really know what to say to you. And it was just a really funny moment where it was just entirely innocent, but they're just so straightforward and blunt here, but it was really interesting.
So those are some of the more awkward cultural interactions that we've had, but there have been so many good ones as well, just really admirable things that Turkish culture does.
I made this. It's for your daughter.
Senin kızın için yapmış.
Ay, çok teşekkür ederim.
So this is our lovely Nagihan. Let's see, how do I say? How do I say lovely?
Thank you very much. Ay.
Nagihan.
Ben sizi çok seviyorum. I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Çok.
Oh. Merhaba.
Merhaba, nasılsın?
İyiyim.
Teşekkür ederim, iyiyim.
İyiyim. Teşekkürler ederim.
Ay.
How is my Turkish?
Ay. Very good.
Oh.
I love you.
Siz Türkiye'desiniz.
How you find Turkish? What do you think about Turkey?
Oh yes, I like Turkish people.
Türk insanlarını seviyorum, sevdik, hoşlandık.
Turkey has great desserts.
Tatlıları çok güzel, yani baklava gibi.
They value quality time with people to drink tea.
Yani çay için çok iyi bir zaman harcıyorlar.
Evet, evet.
They are hospitable. They bring gifts to each other, to their house.
Evet, onlar her zaman için misafirperverliği ön planda tutarak birbirlerine hediye veriyorlar.
Yes, I like this. I
Ve bunu
admire it.
sevdim ben gerçekten.
Seni Türkiye'ye alalım.
She said come again Turkey.
Seni Türkiye'ye.
We are on our way to a village called Tire. We are going there to talk with local people to learn about their culture and to appreciate their culture. We also just want to walk around and pray for their city to experience freedom and peace with God. Today is the day of the week that they have the open market here, and so it's very, very busy. We're having a hard time finding a place to park. We've been in one parking lot and barely got out, and then tried to go down another street, but it was so busy, so many people walking, so many cars parked side by side, even back to back. Like, people who parked in there will not be able to get out today within 24 hours, and so we just backed out of that street and are now looking for another place.
Ben sahibini bulsam. Ama ben ne yapayım? Girdim buraya ben. Ne olur bana bir yer ver. Ne olur bana. Şu karşılarda bir yerde.
Hadi bereket versin, sağ olun.
Well, it's an agricultural region, and so it's where people make their money a lot of times.
Yay!
This is very healthy.
Grapes?
Grapes and then really good kind. And has inside seed, this is good.
Just video our moment.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, it's like doused in sugar and honey.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to try a bite?
Yes.
Yeah. Take a bite.
Yeah, they're just a schmick kind of thing, but they're they're fried.
Deep fried.
Like
Yes.
donuts, more like donuts.
How much was it? $2.50. Want to try a bite?
I had one in Jordan.
How much you pay?
So good.
Sweet. I want one.
Tastes like a harder funnel cake.
How much are those?
It's good. Also, the person we just bought cheese from, he gave us one of these to try, which was really kind.
Şöyle.
Yeah.
Tam onun
This
bitmiş
is finished, this one. They are doing now like this. And this is, can you touch it?
Silk and wool together. Wow. Put on, yes. One layer wool, open silk, again 2 layer wool, only sheep wool. And roll and machine press. And father and grandfather and knees press and foot press. Now machine press. Mat and felt roll. Makineyi çalıştırıyorum lütfen. Biz look.
Very old
Şuradan
this
bakalım.
one.
It's finished after roll and machine press.
Yeah. After here they are doing, can you see here?
Wash machine, wool program, 30 centigrade. And iron My wife Aylin orada hanım ütülü olması lazım.
This place really very special. You cannot find it. Trene başka ben hiç görmedim. Ne? Var mı burası öyle?
Böylesi yok. Böyle yok.
Bunlar da dünkü hasırdan çıkan malzemelerimiz ütülenip raflara yerleşecek.
Yani biliyorum.
So is this like a tradition?
Traditional, yeah.
Wow.
But you cannot find another.
Yeah.
They are doing with their hands.
Turkish people are also very helpful, and so if you ever get lost, you never should feel concerned about asking someone because they'll be happy to like direct you or even walk with you to the place where you're wanting to go. There are some helpful things for women to know. It's of course important to dress modestly anytime, but also this is a mostly or mainly Muslim country, and so yeah, like people appreciate that. And what else? There are some coffee shops that are for men only. So just be aware before you sit down and order and see if there are any women around. Right now I am headed to a coffee shop. This one is one I've been going to most of the month. I've made friends with the owners there and also some people who go there often. I'm out of breath because I just walked up a big hill. But I've been giving the owners English lessons in the evening. And then also I made a friend named Mert who's a college student here. And so I'm going to get to see all of them tonight and say goodbye.
Merhaba. Merhaba, ben Sinem. Türkiye Selçuk'ta, Türkiye İzmir Selçuk'ta kafe işletiyorum. Ve Kate'le tanıştım. Çok tatlı, çok güzel, çok sevecen bir bayan. Ve bana ücretsiz İngilizce kursu verdi. Çok mutlu oldum. Çok teşekkür ederim kendisine. İyi ki tanıştım, iyi ki onunla sohbet edebildim. Her ne kadar ben onu zorlasam da sabırla bana yardımcı oldu. Ve çok teşekkür ederim ona. Çok güzel bir kız yetiştirmişsiniz. Mükemmel bir yüreği var. İnşallah hep böyle gider. Ben onunla tanıştığıma çok mutlu oldum. Size de selamlar.
No, teşekkürler.
Ben teşekkür ederim.
Yes, we just finished doing some English. Took some notes to help her communicate better with customers in English. So I'm hoping it will really, yeah, just help her business. And I've really enjoyed coming here. Okay, also my friend Mert is here. I met him on the first day that I came to this coffee shop, and like he helped me translate with the owner to speak English and Turkish, and so he's a political science major in college, his first year there, and so I really enjoyed talking about like literature and history and language with him. He's helped me learn a lot of things, and I think I would say like vice versa, he's also like learned some things. So yeah, I'm glad to have met him.